What's up, guys? It feels like a fat minute since I've been able to talk to all of you guys and be in this position, be set up. I know you guys kind of see a different little setup in my room now. This is my room now. Yeah, and I'm still figuring it out. Obviously, this video is not what I wanted it to be, at least not my first video back. However, I wanted to make something because I feel as though it is necessary, almost like a staple or like a reminder of where we are on this journey that I call life, or just on this journey of YouTube and figuring myself out throughout this whole process. Because as I've expressed in videos before this is almost like my journal at times. This is my journal in various aspects. I come back to some of these videos, even some from like 2 years ago, and I'm just like, wow, like I know exactly what was going on at this exact moment, and it's crazy to see how far I've come. And I want to still kind of continue that, even if I'm still unclear. This video is supposed to be more, as I mentioned. We'll talk about that as we progress, but let's just kind of give our little intro, which is still going to be the same as of right now because I mean it. But good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time you're watching this video. It is currently Saturday, June 14th, 2025. Right now it is 5:15 p.m. I was just laying down. I had some downtime. It's a little weird, which we'll get into in the video. And I was kind of just wondering what I could do with my day or with my time that would make it value or maximized. And I think this is a value, which is why we're here right now today. Second off, if your day is just starting, I hope you have a great day. If you're in the middle of the day, I hope you are having a great day. And if you're coming towards the end of your day and it has not been so great, do something great, because you still got time and you can still make a change no matter what. No matter how long your day is, no matter how grueling the experiences have been, or no matter what news you've received or how you're receiving it or what's going on, make sure you are finding a reason to smile and be grateful for the day you are given, because that is the only confirmed day that you have as of right now, right? You know, it might sound a little dark, but it's true. It's real. So take the time to appreciate today and find the beauty in all you have within the day. My hair is like crazy. I need a hat. High key. Hold on. That's a little silly. Okay, we're gonna put this on just cause, whoa, and even then it's still, oh. Anyways, on to today's video. Holy, okay, anyways, on to today's video. Today's video is going to be a word of the day, and this word of the day is brought to you by me coming back and just kind of like the evaluation I've had of myself, what was supposed to happen, what really happened, how that happened, and just kind of moving forward with that. And the best title I would have for this video is Finding Love. Within this last month of me being gone, or more so just me taking the time to step away from social media, other things, just like life in general, like the outside world a little bit, to be honest, a lot has transpired. And, you know, there were certain things I was supposed to do. Like, you know, I told myself I was going to lock in with YouTube. I was going to lock in with working out. I was going to lock in and do a bunch of other, like, extracurriculars that I knew I needed to get done and handle them and, you know, kind of put my head down and grind the gears and do it without anyone watching. And while I did that to an extent, obviously I was caddying as much as I could and working out at home and reading more frequently just because I didn't have social media. That didn't happen. It didn't happen. I will be honest, and going back to humility, I didn't really take the time to learn the guitar like I was supposed to. I didn't take the time to go and explore Premiere, which is the software that I have available to me. It's free for editing videos. I didn't take the time to do like certain things that I had intended to do or said I was going to do. And it definitely ate at me for a little bit. It made me feel as though after that whole month had passed, or even within that process, that like, I'm not doing what I was supposed to. This is not how my summer was supposed to go. Like, I was supposed to be doing this, X, Y, and Z, and pushing myself in other aspects as well. And I had little bumps in the road too, like when I was like, just little stuff, like I messed up my arm for a little bit. I had just I had things that happened. um, and you know, I almost felt incomplete with this last month. I felt as though I just wasted I wasted my time. I wasted this last month doing nothing that I was supposed to do, and kind of just walk into these next few months and set myself up for failure. Um, however, what did happen within that time and what I did fill my time with was time and moments and care, and just moments of care and love. I was surrounding myself with people that I love, that love me, and just finding moments or finding the beauty in every moment I had, no matter what it was. And it was beautiful. It is beautiful. I had some of my happiest memories in this last year, within this last month, and it really was just because of the fact that I was filling my heart up in different ways, um, and exploring myself and just kind of finding what love is. And it's it's been nice. It's been nice, and I think this last month was worth it to an extent. Um, I have expressed before on this channel, like kind of, oh yeah, like I'm going through this, I'm going through that, or whatever. But I will tell you straight up, like this last year has really. Oh, my birthday was early this last week, and as I was reflecting on that and just kind of accepting all the birthday wishes and finding out, who loves me, who doesn't, all this, um, it's just been a process, man. And I just want to really express and reflect on the fact that this last year was my toughest year. I would honestly say that. And it was tough in so many aspects. Like, um, I had to adjust being away from home. And home was not just physical home. It was home like my friends, my family, those loved ones, like everything. I had to adjust with that. There was a point where I really felt like I didn't belong with where I was at Michigan. There was a point where I really was in a spot where I was like, what am I even doing this for? And it it was rough. And even then, when I started making YouTube videos again, like 2-3 months ago, what really happened with the shift was, which I was really hesitant on expressing this because obviously, like, there are people that view these videos with the wrong intention. There's just the idea that someone can view this and kind of use it against me or whatever. Like, that's a worry I have. So while I am vulnerable, I have never really fully expressed this, but I think I can at least now, and just say, like, realistically, what was I wouldn't say the only reason, but really what incited everything was a breakup I went through, or processing or just going through. And that really kind of ticked my head a little bit. It ticked me off in the sense that I had to really reevaluate myself and understand myself and learn to really love myself. Even though I tell you guys all the time at the end, love yourself, be yourself, take care of yourself, love yourself, and be yourself. I had really struggled with that, and I'd say I've struggled with that for a while. And that was what this last month had really shown me, or at least taught me to do a little bit more. Even through everything, even through this last year of just trials and tribulations and challenges, it taught me to love my life, in general. And I'm still learning to love myself. The summer's not over. I realize it's halfway through, and I'm still figuring out what love is. But I've been really grasping that within this last month. And I would also say, like, a big part of that too is my faith. My faith has carried me a lot, a lot these last few months. I've always considered myself one that believed in God, but never really fully took the time to understand that and like see what that meant. And dude, these last 3 months has really just been me understanding that my faith is love. God, at least, as I said, I'm not going to enforce this on anybody. I like to accept all that, view my channel or whatever, no matter what they believe in, whether you believe in God or not, whether you deny it, whatever the case may be. Based off of my own testimony, from my understanding, you know, I feel like, you know, without God, it's like you weak. At least for me, you know, I felt weak without him. And I had to really rely and lean on my faith a lot just to be able to say, like, I'm okay, even then, you know, because as I said, this last year, it truly has been challenging. But like with that, I'd say this last month too, I've really grown a lot in my faith, and I can say that it's taught me how to love. It's taught me how to love even better. You know, it's taught me how to give grace to myself and to others, no matter what happened, how it happened, who it happened with, whatever. I've been able to grow in aspects and fill my heart up in so many different ways that, you know, I can't help but be grateful for this last month, even if I didn't do what I was supposed to do or said I was going to do or planned on doing. That's not an excuse. I truly do still plan to grow in different aspects in different ways. But things just kind of went their own way this last month. And they all kind of geared towards understanding what love is and appreciating the love I have in my life. And inviting more love within my life. Yeah. That's as deep as I can really get. I mean, obviously I can go way deeper and give you the full rundown of, oh, this happened, that happened, this happened. But I think that's a good summary, you know. And I thank you personally right now, watching this all the way through to 12 minutes of just me talking about this last month, and even then not really upholding what I was supposed to uphold. I appreciate you, and I will still hold myself accountable to some extent, at least. Dude, this hair is like insane. But I want to let you guys know that I will be staying with YouTube for sure. That is, I guess, my announcement. There was a part of me that I was just gonna drop it. I was just gonna be like, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna put the time into it. I can't really put the time into it as much as I want to. All these excuses, but at the end of the day, I'll still be here no matter what, just because this is, as I said, my space to really express who I am and all of who I am and reflect who I am. And while I can't guarantee that there won't be any more hiatuses or little breaks, I can guarantee you that the love, the gratitude, and everything I have is genuine for you, for the amount of time you put into this, and just, I hope that you continue to do the best you can do, no matter what you're doing, no matter where you're going, no matter how you view this video. I only wish you the best. I wish you continue to live life with your purpose and continue to be the best you that you can be. That will always be the objective of this channel. That'll always be the objective of my life, my purpose, and everything I do with it. We will move forward. We will continue to do great things, and I will continue to make more videos, and they will be better over time. Over time, they'll be better. But yeah, outside of that, I've already talked for 14 minutes, so I'm gonna just kind of wrap this up. Current life position right now, I'm interning right now. That's been a grind. Still figuring out how to make time for myself and make a schedule. And I was actually surprised that I had nothing to do with myself just now, so that's why I made a video. New room, I guess. I haven't really decorated it. It looks a little bland, which I should probably could do that right now while I have the time. And that's all. Yeah, but that is all I got. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and be yourself. What else? Oh yeah, I gotta find a proper intro. That'll be my final intro, actually. Final outro. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and be yourself. I love you. I thank you. I appreciate you. God bless you. And AD is out.